Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's presentation is going to cover the following topics: main actors of international relations, international system, and power. So let's dive in. As you can see, we have two main actors in international relations: state and non-state actors. In traditional political science discourse, states were considered the only relevant players. While the state's core task used to be to ensure security and protection for its citizens, nowadays the state provides social security, transportation, education, healthcare, and many more services well beyond enforcement of the law. In the recent decades, however, the idea of state actors and how they operate has increasingly been unpacked, mostly due to globalization, the rise of communication technologies, and the emergence of a multipolar world order. In today's globalized world, non-state actors play a key role in national and international security. Until the turn of the 21st century, the world was very much dominated by the states. Nowadays, non-state actors such as World Bank, International Red Cross, United Nations command the international headlines as much as states do and are often able to decisively influence state decision-making processes. Non-state actors include non-governmental organizations as well as multinational corporations, private military organizations, terrorist groups, organized ethnic groups, academic institutions, lobby groups, criminal organizations, social movements, and others. Sometimes states do not have full jurisdiction over their territory. Therefore, we can say that a non-state actors can sometimes be very influential, in some respects even more powerful than a state itself. Even though non-state actors do not formally control the territory of the state, different separatist movements, for example, or large companies, or maybe Catholic Church can influence people on certain territories. So where do main actors operate? Yes, international system. You may as well call it the family of nations, the society of states, the international society. As Hadley Bull defined, a system of states or international system is formed when two or more states have sufficient contact between them and have sufficient impact on one another's decisions to cause them to behave as parts of a whole. Hadley Bull argued that states share a certain common interest, and usually that's the fear of unrestricted violence, that lead to development of a certain set of rules. He defined an international society as existent when a group of states establish a dialogue and also consent common rules and institutions for the conduct of their relations and recognize their common interest in maintaining those arrangements. So, what makes international system international society? Here we go. The existence of international law, diplomatic system, and the establishment and operation of international organizations and international institutions. We have already defined the international system. Now let's discuss what types of international systems do we have. Firstly, we go ahead with bipolar international system. I will straight away give you an example so that it's easier for you to understand. Cold War. Most Western and capitalist states would fall under the influence of the United States, while most communist states would fall under the influence of the Soviet Union. So by the time of the Cold War, we had a bipolar international system. Secondly, we can talk about unipolar system. The end of the Cold War is believed to be the beginning of America's emergence as the unipolar world order. So unipolar system is the condition in which one state enjoys a preponderance of power and faces no competitor state in international anarchy. Thirdly, we have multipolar system, distribution of power in which more than two states have similar amounts of power. So due to globalization and technological developments, the international system is converting to multipolar system where states such as China, for example, are trying to gain more popularity, for example, by implementing soft power strategies and institutions. Let's talk about order in international system. We have to mention collective security, a system by which states attempt to prevent or stop wars. Under a collective security arrangement, an aggressor against any one state is considered an aggressor against all other states. We also have the balance of power mechanism that enables order in international system. This refers to a state of international order where power is balanced in such a way that nations avoid aggression out of fear of forceful retaliation. After World War II, many policy experts recognized the extreme danger of permitting one state to invade and control another state. Those who believe in the balance of power theory believe nations should never violate other nations' sovereignty. So, existence of trade, international organization, diplomacy work actively on eliminating or stopping any emerging or existing conflicts throughout the world. Thirdly, we have hegemonic order, political, economic, military, or even cultural predominance of one state over other states, either regionally or globally. So now we are going to talk about one of the most important concepts of international relations, that is power, and it denotes anything that establishes and or maintains the control of actor A over actor B. We have three important ingredients of power. First, this is force, an explicit threat or the use of military, economic, or other instruments of coercion by actor A against actor B in pursuit of A's political objectives. Secondly, we have influence, the use of instruments of persuasion by actor A in order to maintain or change the behavior of actor B. And thirdly, we have authority, actor B's voluntary compliance with directives, orders issued by actor A. So here I just wanted to share with you Reyes-Klein's formulation of national power, that is basically the combination of critical mass, that is population and territory, economic capability, military strength, strategic purpose, and also the will to pursue its national strategy. So on this slide, we have list of elements of power, and I'm going to briefly go through each one of them. First, we have population, and it consists of the level of education, unity, culture, national character, and etc. Then we have territory, national boundaries, number of neighbors, strategic and peripheral location, climate size, and etc. We also have natural resources that you will agree play important role in determining as to how powerful the state is. And we also have agricultural capacity, we have military strength and mobility. And here I have to, of course, specify what exactly it refers to. Size of armed forces, military technology, training, quality of officers, military tradition, and etc. Then we have leadership and personality. We have type and quality of government. We have societal cohesiveness. We have a reputation. The perception here plays an important role. A state's power is what others believe it to be. Victory on the battlefield, putting a human on the moon, high standards of living, projects the image of power and gives state the reputation for being powerful. And we have also foreign support and dependencies that basically um, emphasizes alliances, foreign military and economic aid. So all the elements of power are interrelated and linked with each other. The geographical location where people live, it influences what they possess, and the historical experience of a particular state or people have the influence on their perception of life. And their perception can also, on the other hand, influence how they organize and govern themselves. So, so that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you all for your support, and wait for more.